Hey tenor ones, we're looking at Ralph Vaughan Williams' Serenade to Music. Before we get started, I want to pull our attention to something that's going to happen about a page in. So if you turn to page 8 with me, and we look at measure 44, into 45, you'll see that we've got 3 tenor parts here. One has the stems going up, and 2 of them, the bottom 2, have those stems going down. We are going to go ahead for now and call the tenor 1 part, the first part where the stems go down, and the tenor 2 part is that lower note where the stems go down. The part where the stems go up, that's above middle C there, we're going to have one of our soloists coming in, cover that little bit higher tenor part. So once again, tenor 1s, when we get to measure 45, you're going to read the top of the 2 notes where the stem goes down. So just be aware of that when we get there. Another thing to note happens in measure 36. This is back on the first page. Just a quick reminder that when we're looking at the tenor 1 part, typically it's where the stems go up. And in measure 36, there is a voice crossing where you end up below the tenor 2s. We're actually going to switch that. So tenor 1s then will stay on the higher note on the word bank, and tenor 2s will have that lower note. So here we go, tenors, after the piano intro, which lands us pretty firmly in D major. There's the tenor 1 first note. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 2 and 3. Off. 2, 3 and 4 and 1. Turn the page. 4 and off. We'll skip past the soprano solo and the tenor solo, taking us to the bottom of page 12 at letter G. We're in a different spot here harmonically. And there's your starting note, tenors. Letter G, measure 79. 1 and 2. 4 and 1. 4 and off. Skipping past that tenor solo, we're at the top of page 14 at letter H, still in the same place harmonically. There's your first note, tenors. We at the top of 14. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Skipping past that soprano solo, we get to the end of the soprano solo at the bottom of page 15 at 107 back in D major. Tenors, there's your first note in measure 107. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3. Off. Skipping past another couple of solos, we're going to look at the bottom of page 18 where we're in still a new key. 58. We're in 3/4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. And just like that, past another couple of solos, we're looking at the bottom of page 22. Letter T, where it says tutti, back in our homeland of D major. This should sound like a recall of when the choir first comes in this piece. Here we go, letter T. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Off. 2, 3, off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3 and 4. 4 and off. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soprano solo. 3, 4. 1, 2. Get ready, tenors.